channel. I've got some amazing folks today, and they all are from SCIT, by the way. We're going to talk about SCIT today. It is again a hidden gem, by the way, as far as SNAP exams is concerned. And हम इसके बारे में बात करेंगे. कॉलेज बहुत अच्छा कर रहा है. हाईएस्ट पैकेज इसकी 30 लाख है. एवरेज कुछ 12 साढ़े 12 के अराउंड होवर करती है. एंड काफी डाइवर्सिटी इस बी स्कूल में. सो विल टॉक अबाउट दैट. एंड जो भी बच्चा लोग अभी स्नैप देने की सोच रहा है कि मैं स्नैप दूं या ना दूं, I'm very sure you'll drive a lot of motivation from these folks, right? So, hi guys, welcome on board. Thank you so very much for giving some time. Would love to understand a little bit of about yourself. Thoda sa introduction, 30 second ka each would help.
All right, sir.
Go ahead,
Thank you so much for having us. Harleen, you can start.
All right. So, hello, sir. Hello, everyone. I am Harleen. I am basically from a non-tech background. Did my undergraduation in Bachelor's of Business Administration, and then came over to SCIT, and now I'm pursuing BBA. And now I'm pursuing my MBA in ITBM, which is nothing but IT and Business Management at SCIT.
Are you fresher?
Yes, sir, fresher.
Wow. Okay, okay. Interesting. Monica?
Yeah, hello Ketan sir, hello everyone. Myself Monica. I have completed engineering from Engineering in Information Technology from SIS Nerul, and I have 2 years of work as a project manager, and post that I have joined SCIT in Information Technology Business Management. Yeah.
SIS Nerul wala? Oh, you're my neighbor.
Yes.
And you have a work experience?
Yes, I have 2 years of work experience as a project manager from Reliance Jio.
Achha, yeah, that's why you were calling me Ketan rather than Ketan sir. But abhi session mein Ketan sir.
Yeah, because that corporate thing is still there in the mind.
Corporate में होता है. First name से address करो.
Correct.
All
yeah,
right.
yeah, correct.
बोलो.
Yeah, hi everyone. Yes, my name is Ananthakrishnan, and I had done my bachelor's in computer application, after which I worked for 2 years as an associate in IT help desk. And that is when, after completing my work ex for about 2 years, I have come to do my MBA in IT Business Management in SCIT.
Fantastic. Would it be fine अगर हम ये बोले कि यार हमारा ना कैट ठुक गया पहले थोड़ा सा कैट से नाइट पे रहा, so then switched our gears and then went for snap exam. Will it be okay to say that? I really want you to be थोड़ा सा real and share your story with students, because by now a lot of people do understand कि सर मॉक में स्कोर नहीं आ रहा है, DLR क्लिक नहीं हो रहा है, RC का पैसेज समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, and we don't know what to do, but we definitely want to do good MBA from a good B school. And you know what guys, मैं आपको पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस बताता हूँ. ये तीनों से जब आप मिलोगे और इनसे बात करोगे ना, you'll find them indeed very smart and talented. It's just that sometimes क्या होता है ना, एप्टीट्यूड क्लिक नहीं होता कुछ बच्चों को, बट जिनका वर्क एक्स होता है, जिनकी कॉम स्किल्स बहुत अच्छी होती है, उनका भाई फायदा ही फायदा होता है. अब देखो यहाँ पे हरलीन, Monica and Anand, all of them are placed, by the way, and they are placed with multinational brands, and इनकी सैलरी भी अच्छी खासी है. जो बच्चों की ड्रीम होती है ना, वो सैलरी इनको लगी है. So will it be okay guys to say कि सर कैट खराब हो गया फिर हमने स्नैप करा? What will be the answer?
Perfectly fine to say that. टूका इसलिए तो स्नैप हमने क्लियर किया है. तो I think cat was not that good of an experience for me. I almost actually came home and cried कि इतना बुरा गया है. But I think it was like a learning period for me. After that went bad, kind of gave it my all for snap, and I gave 3 attempts for it as well. So now I'm at SCIT.
Okay, perfect. By the way, these are all second year folks, and for the fact they are placed, and you know what I'll tell you, second year people know a lot of stuff about a particular B school, right? So we're gonna talk to them about the same thing. Over to you, Monica. What was your experience with CAT?
So I had not given CAT, so I had just given SNAP, and I had given 2 attempts. So in the first attempt, I was very scared, and I was not able to attend the aptitude part. मेरा वो part छूट गया था completely. And after that, in the second attempt, which I gave, so from there, I learned the time management, and in that also I am not sure I was able to solve all the aptitude questions. So I was good with the logical reasoning and the English part. But after that, the process which happens in SCIT, I guess there I scored good numbers. That's the reason I'm here.
Okay, Ananta, what was your experience, buddy?
So for me, like CAT was the exam. I gave one attempt in CAT, and I was actually working that time. So I did not leave my job when I was preparing for CAT. I had to work and then prepare for CAT, and at the same time. And it was not great, but what it did was it gave me a reality check, and I used that learnings to write the snap. I gave a single attempt of snap, but then with that I was able to crack the exam, and then here I am at SCIT. So it's like I just got my better and a second chance through snap itself.
Okay, fantastic. Now, again, coming back to this, स्नैप में एसआईटी की जो कट ऑफ है वो 70% ऐसे चालू होती है मेरे ख्याल से, है ना? एंड 70% अगर आप देखो हाईएस्ट आपकी चली जाती है 30 लाख तक, 12-12.5 लाख की आपकी एवरेज है. सो कमिंग बैक टू यू गाइज, लाइक आपने ऐसा कुछ स्नैप में भी तोड़फोड़ किया या फिर यू गॉट एवरेज और डिसेंट परसेंटाइल but because of your skill set you made it to big companies? How is the story? Because I just want to know कि कैट खराब गया बट हमने स्नैप थोड़ा बहुत संभाल लिया, उसके बाद हम स्नैप के बारे में बात करेंगे. बिकॉज आई आल्सो वांट पीपल टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी दैट यू स्कोर 98 99. वहां पे फिर आपका एसआईटी पुणे एसएमएचआरडी ओपन हो जाता है, बट आई एम वेरी श्योर एसआईटी में भी कुछ बच्चे होंगे विद ग्रेटर परसेंटाइल. बट आई वांट यू टू जस्ट टेल अस लाइक डिड यू 405 स्नैप या फिर एक डिसेंट परसेंटाइल लेके आए?
मतलब आई थिंक द थ्री ऑफ अस आर एक्चुअली एवरेज स्कोरर्स इन स्नैप. हम में से किसी ने आई थिंक तोड़ फोड़ तो नहीं किया है, बट वी डू हैव क्वाइट अ लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स आई थिंक in our batch as well as the junior batches that has just come to the campus who have a good percentile, a really good percentile actually. And I think mostly skill set is something that is required, especially when we talk about interviews for any of the companies or even to get into SCIT. I think the interview is one crucial aspect or one crucial part apart from the snap score that generally helps you perform better or show yourself better in that particular limelight.
Right. So again, thanks for being so upfront and honest about it, because बहुत सारे बच्चे जब कैट जैट खराब हो जाता है स्नैप में भी उनको लगता है कि सर मुझे 99 ही लाना पड़ेगा. Everybody guns for it, there is no doubt about it, but yes, it might just be a bad day, things did not work out for you, etc. but भाई अगर आपके पास स्किल सेट है, अगर आप फ्रेशर हो, कॉम स्किल्स अच्छे हैं, या फिर अगर आप वर्क एक्स वाले हो जैसे अनंता है, मोनिका है, SCIT can give you that kind of an opportunity जहाँ पे you can still get into great packages. तो वो थोड़ा सा एक देख लेना, 70 75 plus can be a good thing, but that is only to get a call. उसके बाद आपको GPI में बहुत तगड़ा परफॉर्मेंस करना पड़ता है, उसके बाद ही आपको SCIT as an option open हो सकता है. Now coming back to you guys, I don't want you to disclose your package and I don't want you to disclose the profile also, but quickly tell me आपकी प्लेसमेंट कौन से कंपनीज में हुई है?
I'll let Monica and Anant answer this first.
Okay, so Ketan, I got internship in one of the big fours, that is EY, and I was working as an consulting intern there. Post that I got a PPO, that is pre-placement offer from there.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Anand?
Yeah, so I got recently placed in EY itself in a consulting position itself. And when it comes to the salary, as you know how the placement committee watches over us, and you very well know that you've been working with us for a long time. But I can give you a range. It will be around in 12 to 15 or more. But there's a lot of factors when it comes to the salary package. The CT is still it's not revealed for all of us completely. There are factors of your work experience, your job profile. So that's still a round figure. We cannot absolutely come up to that.
Right. Harleen company.
So I was lucky to get my internship at Morgan Stanley, and I am also quite lucky to have bagged the PPO from there. So yes, I have received an offer from Morgan Stanley as of now.
Stanley, big company, so you're going to be a big shot now, because यार Morgan है, EY है, PwC वगैरह big four आते हैं, and these are great companies. हाँ, I understand कि आप packages disclose नहीं कर पाओगे, but भाई सिंपल सी बात है, जो रेंज मुझे पता है, as far as the market is concerned, it's a very good range, and वो परसेंटाइल के साथ आप उसको मतलब जज भी नहीं कर सकते हो, right? So very good. Now let's go back to snap as an option. snap क्यों देना चाहिए? आपके दिमाग में क्या था जब कैट के बाद आपने सोचा कि what snap मुझे देना है? क्या ऐसे फैक्टर्स थे जिससे आपको लगा कि नहीं यार we should give it a shot? Right, even after having a good work ex, आप switch मार के packages बढ़ा सकते थे, but give me that honest reasoning कि हमने snap क्यों करा? I can start with Harleen.
So actually, मेरा reason यही था. I mean, I applied for all of the entrance examination. Not gonna lie, I gave SNAP, I gave CAT, I even gave ZAT. But the best thing that I kind of liked about SNAP was it is a little time centric. So you not only have to understand what kind of questions you have to answer, but also in a particular amount of time you have to, do it accordingly. So that was my main reason. Plus 3 attempts, so you have a good chance with that. I like, not gonna lie, my quants is on the weaker side, but I definitely love LRDI as well as English, which is RCs and everything. So I think those were the two sections that actually went pretty well for me. Quants was on the weaker side, as I just mentioned. So yeah, I think Snap provides you with that opportunity to kind of do well or perform well. You're given 3 attempts, so you have three different chances. So it just
Right.
opens a gate for you.
Perfect. Monica?
Yeah, so since I had 2 years of work ex, so I was very clear that I wanted to pursue something in IT only. So I had already shortlisted many colleges, but SCIT was the college where all my goals were aligning. So I always wanted to pursue in technology, IT technology only. So then I gave Snap. I gave 2 attempts, as already mentioned that I was very very weak with quants. मतलब एकदम देख के डर जाती थी मैं. But then my yeah, logical reasoning and English were so strong that I was able to get the first round call from the SCIT.
Wow. Thanks for being honest here. Ananta?
Yeah, same. I mean, I've always aimed for, SNAP itself because, like I said, the CAT exam was to give me a really good check as to how the exam preparation I should be doing and what I should be prepared for. And when it turns out SNAP was actually much more, compared to CAT, it was easier. And it actually opens up more opportunities. So this is something I've also told my juniors as well, or the ones who have tried applying, who have inquired about admissions. It just opens up the opportunity without having to study as much as you did for CAT. So whatever preparation you've done for CAT, it actually works out for SNAP as well. And the exam pattern is also much easier and it's shorter compared to a CAT exam. And it expands your portfolio over to other symbiosis colleges, especially SCIT.
Fantastic. I'm just gonna make some addition out here. अगर आप यहाँ पे देखते हो, Harleen being a fresher and then Monica and Ananta being the workix guys. So जो workix आपको आता है ना, you have that clarity कि मुझे करना क्या है जिंदगी में. तो आप देखो स्नैप का सबसे बड़ा एडवांटेज ये होता है, जितने भी बच्चे वीडियो देख रहे हैं ना, द बिगेस्ट एडवांटेज ऑफ स्नैप एग्जाम इज दिस, that if you want to get into 99, you still have colleges like 99, you've got the biggies under snap examination. But at the same time बहुत सारे बच्चे अप्लाई करते हैं स्नैप को, जैसे मोनिका ने किया कि सर मुझे आईटी में ही कुछ करियर करना था एंड आई वाज लुकिंग फॉर आईटी स्पेसिफिक. सो स्नैप में हमें बहुत सारे कॉलेजेस ऐसे मिल जाते हैं जो मुझे लगता है स्पेशलाइजेशन स्पेसिफिक है, जैसे SCIT हो गया, SIDTM हो गया, SSBF हो गया, SIOM हो गया फॉर दैट मैटर. एंड यहाँ पे आपको परसेंटाइल की रिक्वायरमेंट भी आई थिंक ओके डोकी ही होती है, इतना ज्यादा कुछ फूटना नहीं पड़ता है. सो आई थिंक ये दो एंगल आप देख सकते हो, दैट इफ यू गॉट अ वर्क एक्स एंड इफ यू वांट टू गेट इनटू आईटी, या फिर अगर आपको स्नैप देना है, आपके पास बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस है. देयर आर लाइक 10-11 गुड कॉलेजेस फॉर यू. मोर देन दैट अगर मैं बात करूं तो जैसे आई थिंक व्हेन मोनिका वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट कि आई वांटेड टू गेट इनटू आईटी, likewise बाकी भी स्पेसिफिक कॉलेजेस आप टारगेट कर सकते हो. वी गोना टॉक मोर अबाउट व्हाई SCIT इज वेल नोन फॉर आईटी, बट उसके पहले थोड़ा सा ये जान लो कि अगेन यू हैव एन एडवांटेज एंड द बिगेस्ट एडवांटेज इज कि भाई आप 3 लाइफलाइन है आपके पास, लाइक पहला अटेम्प्ट, सेकंड एंड थर्ड, तीनों में से यार आपका एक अटेम्प्ट तो अच्छा जाना ही जाना है. अब इसको थोड़ा और एंगल से देखते हैं. जैसे क्वांट्स खराब है कहा था हरलिन ने और मोनिका ने कहा कि सर हमारा क्वांट्स वीक है. क्वांट्स अगर आप देखोगे आपके 20 क्वेश्चंस आते हैं क्वांट्स के, ठीक है, आप उसको इस एंगल से देखो भाई, 60 में से अगर तुम 20 निकाल देते हो तो तुम्हारे 40 मार्क्स या फिर 40 क्वेश्चंस बनते हैं, विच इज इंग्लिश एंड लॉजिकल रीजनिंग. अगर आपने इसको फोड़ा और 40 में से अगर आपने 30-32 भी लाया, फिर भी आप 70-75 परसेंटाइल के ऊपर हो, जहां पे कम से कम 6-7 कॉलेजेस के आपको कॉल्स आएंगे. एंड इफ यू हैव गॉट अ गुड प्रोफाइल लाइक दीस फोक्स आउट हियर, यू कैन कैश ऑन दैट, राइट? एंड आई थिंक दिस इज एक्जेक्टली व्हाट दे हैव डन. तो पहली चीज आप बताओ कितने अटेम्प्ट्स लगाने हैं स्नैप के, 1-2 या पूरे के पूरे 3 लगाने हैं?
मैंने तो तीनों के तीनों दिए थे.
तीनों, कुछ भी नहीं छोड़ना है. मोनिका?
I think if you are confident enough, I guess 2 attempts would be more than enough. एक attempt
कॉन्फिडेंस तो
नहीं
नहीं
मतलब
आता यार कभी. कॉन्फिडेंस थोड़ा टाइम लगता है आदमी को, बट 2 इज गुड नंबर.
yeah, 2 is a good number, but if you feel like you want to be on a safer side, then you can register for 3 attempts. Yeah.
Perfect. Ananta, what's your take?
I had just given just one attempt.
And it's very serious. Like go for one,
Yeah,
crack
he was
it.
very confident.
That's what. So just
Awesome.
one attempt is enough. Yeah.
आई वुड से गो फॉर 3 अटेम्प्ट्स. ठीक है, अगर आपके परसेंटाइल्स बढ़ जाते हैं, जैसे जैसे अटेम्प्ट बढ़ेंगे परसेंटाइल बढ़ेंगे, अब थोड़ा थोड़ा और कॉलेज को देख सकते हो. सो गाइस, थैंक्स फॉर दैट. नाउ लेट्स गेट बैक टू SCIT. आई हैव हर्ड अ लॉट अबाउट योर कॉलेज. ठीक है, आई नो योर सीनियर्स लाइक अर्जुन लास्ट ईयर जिसका मैंने इंटरव्यू करा था. 4.5 साल का वर्क एक्स था उस बंदे को. वो बंदा नॉन इंजीनियर था, उसको 20 लाख की सैलरी लगी. लाइकवाइज आप देखो बहुत सारे ये सब सीनियर्स है तुम्हारे, दे ऑल आर फ्रॉम सिक्वेशन. एक और बच्चा था जिसको हमने इंटरव्यू करा, उसको कुछ 17.5-18 लाख की सैलरी लगी थी. ही वाज आल्सो अराउंड अबाउट 73-74% डायलॉग. देन वी आल्सो इंटरव्यूड प्रियंका. शी वाज अगेन अ फ्रेशर मेरे ख्याल से. शी इज लाइक सर मुझे आरओआई से फर्क नहीं पड़ता, मुझे एक अच्छा ब्रांड चाहिए था. सो आई हैव सीन पीपल those who are IT oriented and those who understand SCIT what it has to offer, they have left baby AIMS also and they have made it to SCIT. तो SCIT की फैन फॉलोइंग ना बहुत अलग है. जो जानते हैं वो बहुत सही जानते हैं, एंड फिर बाकी लोग थोड़े से रिसर्च वगैरह करते हैं. नाउ लेट्स स्टार्ट विद SCIT. व्हाट मेक्स SCIT स्पेशल, right? Number one. And why do you think it can act as a better option compared to other B schools under SNAP examination, या फिर under non-SNAP examinations also? Why somebody should be going for SCIT? You are a second year student. I need some good answers. I need some real answers now, guys. Come on. Who wants to go first? Monica, would you like to take it up?
Yeah, definitely. So if even if a fresher joins SCIT, so there are many guest lectures. We do have a lot of guest lectures here, where the alums of SCIT come here to enlighten the students about the evolving topics. And yeah, I mean, there are alumni connections also happening here. So I guess there's a lots of exposure in SCIT. Yeah, I guess if Harleen and Anant, you guys want to add anything, you can.
So
So I would just
I
like
think
to connect it with a story. So when I went for my internship, you meet interns from different colleges, right? Different MBA colleges, from IIMs, from NMIMS. So when we had to speak about the course that we do, when they had asked us just casually, what do you do over there? And we talked about the course, they were actually quite intrigued and fascinated. Like, we didn't know there was a course like this. It was very, very niche, right? So that is actually the USP of the MBA course from SCIT, how it's very distinct of a curriculum that is compared to the other courses that you find in other colleges. So this is actually the best when you want to go into an IT domain, or for any IT professional, you want to go into the IT industry. So the kind of electives and the specializations that we have for infosec systems, for data science and analytics, we have a lot of different electives that you can choose from. So it's actually tailored for the industry or for the need of the hour right now.
I think what's your take as a fresher?
so. I mean, I'll be very honest. SCIT, as Anand just mentioned, Monica also mentioned, it is a very niche college. We offer our domain specially focus only on technology and integration with business. So everything that you do also simultaneously aligns with whatever we have to learn as an MBA student, or the business aspects of an MBA. So it just, if you want to enter SCIT, you will also have to have a need or interest to learn something about technology, because I think in each and every domain, be it finance, be it HR, everything somewhere or the other has some sort of technology or tools that they have to use particularly, and that's kind of booming. That is something that is going really really forward ahead in this particular time. And as Monica mentioned, we have a great alumni connect. We have a lot of our alumni in different companies at different positions, at higher positions like partners and everywhere. And we also have a good interaction based out of our guest lectures that are conducted and everything. So it just generally gives us a better idea into what technology can do, and what and how you can align your career with technology in general.
Okay, so Harleen, here is a kind of follow-up question on this. I was just thinking while you were talking. You are a BBA student. Okay.
Yes.
Why would you opt for IT? क्या आपको कुछ ग्रोथ नजर आई, या आपको पता था कि नहीं यार IT के थ्रू में I can grow the ladder up, because you made it to Fortune 100 companies in the world. Morgan Stanley is a bloody big brand, and I know you must be in the tech role. You probably not I mean, you are not in the core finance role, but tech में भी इतना ज़्यादा growth है ना investment banking में that you guys can't even imagine. Like I come from an investment banking domain. I understand कि IB में आप कितना jump मार सकते हो. IB में इतनी switch मिलती है, इतना पैसा मिलता है that you can't even imagine. So I'm not sure whether you thought about this, but I really want to understand as a fresher and a non-engineer getting into an IT sort of a B school, what was the thought process here?
So initially, my particular interest was always towards finance. I just really wanted to get into it, but I think with time and as soon as COVID hit, because I was a part of the COVID batch during my UG, so I think that is where my interest kind of shifted because a lot was going on. I started to listen to a lot of things about digital transformation and everything. So there were a lot of different terms popping up every now and then, even during current affairs and everything. So I think that is where my interest kind of shifted from going into finance to going into tech or IT in general. And when I just came across SCIT, I realized that the best thing that they do, as I mentioned earlier, was to manage both interest for technology as well as for business management, which is something that as a BBA undergrad I had also learned, which is basically about administration and the business in general. And when I came into SCIT, there were a lot of management subjects that I was quite oriented or familiar with. But yeah, it was quite tough initially to kind of catch up on a lot of technical aspects of the course. But with time, everyone, if you put in that effort, if you put in that interest to learn, you do definitely catch up on it quite quickly. And yes, at Morgan Stanley, I'm also in the technical role, as you just mentioned. So, not core finance over there, definitely. But yes, it is all about learning and having that interest to learn as well.
You know what? I'm just going to add in here. This probably can motivate you a lot. So the undue advantage that you have is you're a non-engineer who understands a bit of finance jargons, thoda bahut, right? Markets and all that. Plus IT का आपका background है. So once you make it to any of investment banking, it is सोने पे सुहागा because you know best of both the world. This is number one. Number two, again, gender diversity काफी ज़्यादा चलती है investment banking में. Having female candidate in the IT वाला segment can actually help you a lot eventually. So अगर आप देखोगे, you can switch around, Goldman, Deutsche, Wells Fargo, BofA, yada yada yada. So that will open up a lot of avenues for you. And plus, ACIT का brand ऊपर से लगना is again a bigger thing for you guys, right? Then you can move to EY or PwC, and same Monica and Ananta can then move to Morgan or maybe another investment banking kind of thing. So this is where you have that that kind of an advantage. जो मुझे लगता है कि बाकी के बच्चों ने भी थोड़ा सोचना चाहिए, because ये long term journey होता है ना, 10-15 साल का आपका career होगा, तब तक आप बहुत बड़े बन ही जाओगे. She made a mention about the partners, by the way. I was just waiting you to kind of top it up. But अगर आप देखोगे, this college is so underrated that people do not know कि Big Four में most of the companies, मतलब चारों companies में अगर आप पकड़ लो, partners में आपको SCIT के alumni 100% मिलने ही वाले हैं. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys.
You will definitely.
Right. And more than, like, जब मैं मैम से मिला था, धन्या मैम से, was the director ma'am, by the way, she said more than 100 students from तुम्हारा SCIT gets picked up by Big Four. So this is the power of this brand. And एक चीज अभी मुझे याद आई, again, this is something I was talking to ma'am, a company called Colgate जो FMCG वाला कंपनी, भाई वो Colgate कंपनी आके IT के लिए बच्चों को लेके जा रहा है. So I was mind blown कि यार ये भी हो रहा है, because I'm a non-tech guy. I really don't understand a lot of stuff about IT, by the way. So I was surprised कि अच्छा Colgate आके लेके जा रहा है, FMCG यहाँ पे आ रहा है. So I think वो बहुत सही लगा मुझे. तो I think there are a lot of avenues, by the way. बहुत सारी opportunities है आपके पास जो आप कर सकते हो. Now let's have some interesting talk. By the way, how is the culture of SCIT? Strict है academically? पार्टी वार्टी करते हो आप लोग? Fun activities होती है? Events वगैरह होते हैं?
I think Monica Anand can take a question up for this, so they give you a better idea as well.
Harley, please say, like, मेरी बात करके तुम बात कर लो. Ananta.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like, in the first year was actually very hectic for us academically, and just getting to know the basics of everything. But abhi, that's the whole point of an MBA. Not just management in your business acumen, but in yourself as well. You really grow as a person. So when it comes to that academically, yes, there are classes, seminars, group lectures, assignments, all these guest lectures that you have to attend. But at the same time, you have your fun, right? Like all the hard work that you have put in, you deserve to celebrate. So you have fun, right, when you deserve to. And then by the time in the second year, by the time you're placed, you get to be more chill, and you'll be much more stronger as a person. You know how to manage yourself and manage a lot of things. But at the same time, attend the classes, be part of committees. You get to do all of that.
Okay, Ananta, boss, I'm done with those serious answers. Okay, Monica, I want to tell a sudden fun fact. Do you guys enjoy life, while studying for MBA?
Yes, so to add to Anand's answer, we do have fest in our college. It's called as graffiti. So we do have
Hmm.
2 day fest where we have case comms, and we do have DJ nights here. So yeah, we do have fun in our campus. So it's a good
Fantastic.
balance of padhai and masti.
Good, यार वो होना भी चाहिए. Okay, let's
Correct.
take another question. Can you tell me something about specialization? सिर्फ IT वाला होता है, या फाइनेंस मार्केटिंग वगैरह भी आप कर सकते हो? कैसा है? Dual specialization है या सिंगल है? How is it?
It
Ananta, now
is
this is something I want
oh,
to answer. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sure, sure. So, so when it comes to the specializations, in right now I'm doing IT business management. So in that we
Okay.
have 4 specializations of systems, infosec, digital transformation, and data science. And then we've got our data science and data analytics program, which should
Hmm.
also have much more electives. So when it comes to the subjects that you had asked about, finance, marketing, these are actually part of our core curriculum. So
Okay.
while IT is a large domain, we do have our our MBA courses of principles of management and marketing, finance. All of this, they're actually covered. So that's not being missed
Hmm.
out.
Hmm. Okay. Cool. Anything you guys want to add on? Harleen, yeah, फिर Monica.
yeah, I think he's covered everything. So
Okay.
specializations, yeah, dual
So,
specializations as such नहीं है.
okay, let's talk about some placement stuff because that's very important. Question number one: if you can give me 5 profiles, not real, I mean designation, कि sir हमारे यहाँ पे ये 5 प्रोफाइल बच्चे टारगेट कर सकते हैं. For example, product management, program management, business analyst, consultant, etc., etc., etc. If you can give me at least 5 designations, that or probably profile, that will be good.
So just like you started with, we have for consulting roles. Mostly it comes to tech consulting or risk consulting. And then we also have roles for digital transformation, cybersecurity experts, risk analysts, business analysts, and data scientists. That goes for the DSDA roles. So we've got data
Wow.
scientist roles, and that goes into
Wow.
ML teams, project managers. We have roles for all of these, and business intelligence analysts. We have all of them.
Oh, is it? Okay, fantastic. BI है तो बहुत बड़ी बात है. Business intelligence doing fantastically good, which is good. Anything you guys want to add on, Monica या फिर Harleen?
Yeah, I think Anand has covered the majority of the roles. I mean, yeah.
Hmm. Okay, now let's move on to the top recruiters on the campus, जो आपके placement report पे हैं. बहुत सारे बच्चे अपनी ड्रीम कंपनियां ढूंढते हैं. So यार 5-6 टॉप कंपनीज बता दो. एक तो हमें पता चला कि बिग फोर तो आती है. फिर हमें पता चला मॉर्गन स्टैनली भी आती है. इसके अलावा थोड़ी सी टॉप कंपनीज बता दो so that they get little bit motivated.
But I think the best, the motivation is you can go to our website right now and we have the complete list of all the recruiters, right? So that covers it. But then, like we said from the beginning, we have the big fours and all the top companies, and it's all there to the dot. So all the information is there as you go.
Yeah,
Right. I
the
think
the information mentioned in the website is very much accurate. We can assure you that the
okay.
packages, the roles, the companies are mentioned.
These guys probably will not be able to tell you because definitely Placecom is watching. But I'll tell you, you will have Accenture IT coming on campus. Probably you will have companies like Bain Capability coming on campus. You'll probably have companies like Capgemini. यार इनका campus इंजेवडी में है. Which is like IT hub है वो. मतलब पुणे का वो Silicon Valley बोल सकते हो उसको. So you'll get lot of companies around Infosys वगैरह वगैरह वगैरह. तो placement की कोई दिक्कत नहीं होगी. You'll get a lot of good companies. But yes, still you can go and check their placement report. Right, थोड़ी बहुत again you can go to LinkedIn, you can check इनके alumni 3-4 साल पुराने. आपको पता चलेगा कि जब इन्होंने कैंपस से जब निकले थे तब कौन सी प्रोफाइल थी, फिर करियर ट्रैजेक्टरी इनकी कैसे रही, आपको वो पता चलेगा. दिस इज नंबर 1. नंबर 2, I want you all to go ahead and kind of subscribe or follow SCIT on Instagram. If not Instagram, at least on LinkedIn, because daily basis पे तो I can't keep giving you input on SCIT. तो मेरा एक फंडा होता है कि अगर आपको एक कॉलेज को ट्रैक करना है अगले 1-1.25 महीने, इनकी फॉर्म की डेट होगी लेट तक होगी, नो डाउट अबाउट इट, बट स्नैप की लास्ट डेट 22 सितंबर है, तो यू हैव टू टेक अ कॉल बिफोर दैट. सो स्टार्ट फॉलोइंग दिस कॉलेजेस सो दैट यू अंडरस्टैंड एलुमनाई कौन है, क्या एक्टिविटीज हो रही है, कल्चर कैसा है कॉलेज का, याडा याडा याडा. And these guys will be more than happy to help you out. You can reach out to them personally also on LinkedIn, Arlene, Ananta, या फिर Monica, and they'll be more than happy to help you. Guys, my last question for the day. Give me one good reason for why SCIT. Why one should be going for SCIT. One good reason, and it has to be different.
I think there are a lot of reasons for why SCIT. पहले तो I mean definitely academic wise everything's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. But
Right.
जितना मजा you have while learning stuff, you'll also have उतना मजा double actually in the campus life when we talk about it. You get to interact with a lot of different people from different diverse backgrounds, and that is crazy because there are a lot of people coming from different companies, who have work ex of so many different years, and a lot of freshers as well. As I mentioned, not just tech but non-tech people log bhi aate hain yahan par, and that kind of opens a gate not just to your networking but also to your understanding of why they've come here, what they have done before this to come here. It's a big learning experience when you come here on campus. Plus, there are three different campuses, living in here. We have STMHRD, we have SIIB. So you interact with those students and you have a big peer
Oh
group,
yeah.
and it's very nice. So it kind of adds more to your entire campus life and the experience as well. Tino campus ke events, Tino alag alag, din pe hote hain, and you can eventually attend all of those. So it's one of big hell of a, it's very
Right.
interesting and very nice.
Yeah, that's a fun part actually. 3 campus एक साथ रहते हैं. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. But and the best thing is Hinjawadi hai, like everything is accessible. Good thing. Yes, Monica, anything from your side? One good reason for
Yeah.
SCIT.
So to add to Harleen's point, SCIT is one of the biggest IT premier V school. So it's a good combination of IT and management, and the curriculum here is so up to date that the student whenever pass out from this college, he or she would be industry ready. Like even when we went for our internships, we were industry ready. Our curriculum is so much up to date that you need not need to develop any other skills. The curriculum here also has practical exposure, so you I mean it's one of the best curriculums, so you would be industry ready, no need to worry, and you will also have the best combination of masti and padhai. So I
Absolutely.
guess, yeah.
Perfect. Ananta, anything from your side? Why somebody
Yes,
should?
sir. So actually, from the beginning, I wanted to point out a common myth that most of the students have, that IT means coding. That's what people think, right? So
Good
there's
stuff.
a lot of misconception about that, but that's not the truth. So in reality, you would have to operate into strategy, into process optimization, security, data, and tech is evolving really fast. But then your skills will also compound in IT. That's a specialty. So once you understand a certain area of systems, you can go into infosec, you can go into analytics. So all of these skill sets that you gain from tech, from the IT industry, it will always remain in demand. So if you want to operate at the intersection of like getting business and technology, SCIT can definitely help you with that. So you should definitely choose SCIT for the same.
Fantastic. One thing they mentioned, I think Monica mentioned about the curriculum, and these guys really have sought after curriculum. They say, we hear about SIOM having the best operations management curriculum. Even these guys have something to do with IT, business intelligence, data science, and more than that, they're working exclusively on the AI front. हमें लगता है कि एआई हमारी जॉब लेके जाएगा, एसीआईटी वाले बोल रहे हैं भाई तुम्हें जॉब दे देंगे हम एआई में. So we're gonna have that discussion for the next round of videos. But yes, guys, thank you so very much. Ishan was last year going to decide, but decided to drop the plan. अरे कर लेता join आज इस वीडियो में तो ठीक है. Thank you so very much, guys, for
Thank you so much,
giving
sir.
time.
Thank you, sir.
And last question for the day, if I may ask, I hope C2C Mentors was helpful during your Snap journey, ACIT journey, C2C के mocks, courses, etc., etc. Any 2 cents about it?
I
Uh,
watched a lot of your webinars when I was giving Snap, and I remember a couple of seniors who were also on the channel. So yeah, it was quite motivational, to be very honest. Gave a lot of mocks as well, so quite helpful and really insightful, very overall.
The thing
Thank you,
about
Harleen.
yeah,
SCIT is how we didn't have a lot of videos out there that provide this kind of
Ah,
information. Like I knew about the course, but then I didn't know where to get the information, right? So it's really good that you are doing this for the students and you did the same for us also.
It means a lot. Yeah. Yes, Monica.
yeah. So to add Anand's point, 2 years ago, I also searched a lot about SCIT, and in your channel, I saw lots of information, and today I am one of the person who is giving information to students. So
Oh,
it's really
It's a
nice.
yeah.
journey for us as well.
Fantastic. नहीं यार, ये कॉलेज बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहा है. To be very honest, I've been in touch from last 3 years. Great leadership, great curriculum, great student. And ऐसा नहीं कि यहाँ पे 70-80 वाले ही बैठे हैं. यहाँ पे 90, 95, 97 परसेंटाइलर्स भी जाके बैठे हैं. अभी हमने खाली स्टार्ट करा है, ये झांकी है, अभी बहुत कुछ बाकी है. अभी बहुत सारे वीडियोस आएंगे एससीआईटी के बारे में. So guys, stay tuned to CTC Mentors and go ahead and follow SCIT on LinkedIn. And again, Harleen, Monica, and Ananta, thank you so very much for giving some time and giving some help to the students. Would love to see you again on the channel. That's it from my side. Thank
Definitely,
you so much.
sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Bye
much.
bye.
Thank you.
Have a good night. Bye
Bye,
bye.
sir. You too. Bye
Bye.
bye.